how does one even become an adventurer? The first I've ever met in my life were in my books, comic books, movies, and TV shows. As a little boy, I would copy these adventures and play them in my garden. Later, I became a Boy Scout. I traveled the world. I studied Chinese in Taiwan, and heck, I even became a travel guide in the Himalayan mountains in Nepal. But you see, to me, none of that was enough to call me an adventurer. In that train, you wouldn't have seen any confidence in my eyes, but pure anxiety. And that's how I knew that what I was doing this time would be enough. This is the Kyzylkum Desert. You really wanted to find out? Well, here you go, kid. That's your playground. 298,000 square kilometers of pure sand and stone. Absolute emptiness in Central Asia. 30 days, 40 degrees. Beware of snakes, scorpions and hyenas. From east to west, a 600-kilometer long journey. The 15th largest desert in the world. I traced a route from Nukus to the Aida Lake. I was headed towards several water points, rivers, pits, villages, basically everything containing water. I was well aware of the dangers and different difficulties on my journey. Are these real mountains or only hills? Will I be able to cross that river without a bridge? Will I find these lakes? What about the military base in Uzbekistan? Will they welcome a tourist coming out of the desert or chase me away? I guess I just had to find out. Go out and play the game. But remember the rule, the only rule. Please come back. Alive. I just reached my route. This is it. So much time, effort, preparation for just a few minutes of realization. You are now here. You are doing this. It's no longer an idea. It becomes reality. I'm quite literally leaving the set path. That's me leaving Nukus. It's all about choosing. I think we all have moments like this. We all live, so we all choose. We all have our deserts to cross. The only decision being between going or staying. I'm like surrounded by these plants. I have no idea what they are, but it's very weird to cross them. They're like very wet, but it's not water. It's like the juice of the plant, and it gets very sticky on your hand. I'm kinda stuck in there. Heck, I thought this was a sand desert. So now I have a way in that direction, but I have actually to go like here. You are getting in a place where you only start to complain. You don't do shit. You don't move forward and you don't give up. You just sit there and complain. It's not a nice place to be, but it's what you expect when going to such a place. And I guess that's what people out there don't understand. That you go despite your knowledge of how it will be. Why do you do this to yourself? Wouldn't you rather like traveling the country, eating all the nice food? Yeah, I would. Right now I would. But right now I'd rather be home in my bed and do nothing. I want to have that life, but right now I just don't remember. Right now I just want to have it the easy way. But I know there is only one way to go for having the life I want. Keep track, I see it. Do you see what I see? The two colors of joy.
sugar shock. So little.
Out here is always harder than expected. I just need to adapt. Since I drink too much by day, I decided to keep going by night. The night won't be as hot and tiring, I guess, but the outlook does not please me. It will be dark and a lot lonelier. Tonight I got chased out of town by a pack of wild dogs. I still managed to have dinner though. Before leaving tomorrow night I went 4 times, so they like me a lot. A loyal customer, you know. And then it came again. I had to leave. As you can see, I'm leaving Kyzylkum. Leaving comfort behind. Leaving by night. Leaving by night, I think, is the most difficult thing to do out there. It's not the same as walking into the night when you're already out there and you know that each step is bringing you closer back to society. No, no, no. This is the most difficult. Leaving what you already have for something you actually don't want. Discomfort. That's the kind of trade I'm doing right now. I mean, it's just there. I could walk 100 meters. I would have a cool drink, a bed, Wi-Fi, a shower, a warm meal. And then you ask yourself, indeed, why? Why are you doing something I right now don't want to do? It's always the same question. It always comes back to the same question. Well, that's quite a bummer, but I have diarrhea.
I'm not only losing nutrients that I won't get for the next 3 days, but I will lose a lot of water. I'm going to take one of these and just hope for the best. Otherwise, this problem could escalate pretty quickly. Fingers crossed. That's the only thing I couldn't do now. I heard it ramble a lot from that direction, which is also the direction of the wind. It's getting very dark as well. I hope there is no storm coming in my direction. But if a storm is coming, I'm in a very bad place to be. Nowhere to hide. I need to keep going before it's getting too dark to see. It's getting dangerous at night in the mountains. It is so tough. I really don't want to do this. I really need to dig. I really need to dig really deep for this one. I really want to quit right now. I really want to stop doing it. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. I mean, it's really understandable being out there on your own, walking through the night. I understand what frightens me or what makes me feel uncomfortable about it. I think it's a moment where I realize how little there is left to dig. It's so demanding. What is more that I can give to it? I'm afraid, I'm tired, my feet hurt. I realize what is really there in me. And it's a bit disappointing. But man, I thought I could manage better. Well, that's the truth of who I am. And my tent is there.
For the first time in days, I would walk alongside a road. A road would mean cars, and villages would mean people. I wouldn't be alone anymore. I'd be safe.
Tatsächlich. Keine Ahnung, wie der jetzt reingekommen ist. Ich lag da im Zelt und ich merke, da krabbelt irgendwas auf meinen Arm rum. Zelt ist zu, ist zu, ist zu. Der kam mit meinem Rucksack rein, als ich meinen Rucksack draußen hingelegt habe. Ich kann es mir anders nicht erklären.
But I'm never safe out there. Anything could happen, anywhere, anytime. I was sick of this constant awareness, tired of my loneliness, tired of facing my fear. I was afraid all the time. Having to control how much I drink, asking myself, where do I sleep tonight? What do I eat tonight? Will I feel lonely again tonight? Made me remember my departure from Kipchak 3 days ago. I had spent the day roaming around the wasteland, and that's when I saw them. They would work on roofs, on the roads, on the roadside.
They offered me a piece of lemon. Melon, not lemon, melon. Watermelon.
It was cotton season, so they would work in the cotton fields. Wherever I would go, they would give me water, bread, and grapes. One time they gave me cookies and Coke. They didn't have much, but what they had, they would share.
Hello.
Getting invited to sleep in their home was an even bigger deal for them than it was for me. They never had a foreigner staying in their house before, let alone having a foreigner staying overnight. They wouldn't speak English, I wouldn't speak Russian, or Uzbek, or Tajik, or Turkmen, or Kyrgyz, or any language they had for that matter. So I have no idea if they understood any of the things I said.
My name is Uli.
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 Shakir.
Shakir. Nice to meet you.
Uli.
And I have no idea if I understood any of the things they said. Who knows, maybe they never invited me into their house.
Uli.
Uli. Shakir. And you?
Gauhar. Gauhar.
Gauha. Gauha. Difficult. So, here.
But still, I told them my story using a map.
Kushkuduk.
And for that matter, I wasn't sure he could read at all. I then thought explaining was useless. I don't understand.
Tashkent.
Tashkent. Tashkent.
He doesn't understand.
Samarkand.
But in the end, I think he understood more than I expected. The point is, I'm not sure these people would struggle with all the questions I have. They don't wake up in the morning questioning why having to do this or that.
Bye.
They probably don't even have that luxury, the luxury of choice. Coming here was my decision. Suffering and suffering here, suffering that way was my decision. Loneliness was my decision. Facing my fears was my decision. I chose to cross that desert. I wanted to be adventurous. And for that, I needed to find that lake.
English? Do you speak English?
No, Turkmen, Turk.
Turkmen, нет, no. Русский нет, Uzbek нет.
English, no.
Okay. Okay. Salam. It feels right that you're so afraid of the uncertainty. It's like that's the moment where people be like, take a leap of faith, Trust the process. Just do it and figure it out later. Take a leap of faith. Figure it out later. Once I sit in the desert, I want to see you how you figure it out later. All right. Time to go. The first stars are here. The day became night. Let's see if I can make it. If the lakes are dried out or salty. Oh my goodness. Yes! 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 Oh! Look at this. In the middle of the desert. Oh, I can't believe that. And it's clear, and there are fishes. No way! If fish is swimming in there, it's clean water. Oh my god. Oh, I already had given up. Oh, the water is so cold. I'm in the middle of the desert and I have to cross a river. How cool was that? Alright, there's a bad news. It's that I still haven't crossed the river according to my watch. Either the river has moved from up there to back here, or this is only a very small arm of the river and the main part is still to be crossed on the other side. I would need to go up there, but I can walk through that. Not with that backpack. Look, that would be again a place where I could go in, but look at how far it is. And where would I go out on the other side? I'm not sure this is gonna work. Let's see. Come on! Come on! Yes! Got it! I'm tiptoeing it. Oh. 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 I did it. That will dry quickly in the sun. Oh, got it. Yes. Oh. One and a half kilogram less to carry. But I'm unsure if I should be happy not to carry this one anymore. Ay, ay, ay. At this point I just want it to be over. In the moment there's very few moments of enjoyment. What I enjoy is all these breaks, these moments where I can avoid the pain, the fear, the fact that I have to face that I'm so miserable every time when I'm walking alone in the darkness, in the desert, far from everyone and everybody. I don't want to know that about me, not in that moment. It's like a piece of darkness about you that you have to face, and you know it's bad, you know it's not good what you're gonna see, and yet the situation just makes you see it. Look how miserable you are, alone, at night, in the desert. You were so proud of doing it, amateur. Ready to go. I just come from there, from pretty much nothing, and suddenly in front of me there is this hut. So I have no idea what this is. I don't see a car, but my greater interest is regarding this thing. There's a lot of poop lying around and a lot of footsteps. I don't know if you can see it, like camel footsteps. Here are two, here is one, here's another one. This one is going away though. Look, that's all poop on the ground. Those are no pebbles. So it smells horribly. There is this thing. I don't know if they're drinking from it. This tank is empty, but there's a lot of water like flowing. And going to there, and the water is coming like out of here. So maybe this one is a well. How crazy is that? I just found a well in the middle of the desert. It smells a lot like poop, but the poop is coming from the ground and not from the water. So I will filter a little bit of water in order for me to see if the water is clean enough to drink or not. Here I have half a liter now. It looks very, very clear. It's not green at all anymore. I can only smell the poop. I'm just so unsure whether I should drink that water or not. It seems clear to me. I don't see anything swimming in it. Those are tough choices. Those choices might very well be the reason if I make it to Uzbekistan or if I have to retrieve and go to Libab. Wow, it really is a well. It's been 20 minutes since the last sip. I don't feel anything in my stomach, no pain nor anything. No, it doesn't smell like anything. So I'll give it another go. Doesn't feel very right. The sun is only getting hotter. I might very well continue. It was unexpected to find this thing. I just hope that the expected location will deliver as well. I'm arriving at one of the highest places around. So it's noon. This time I've decided not to set up the tent. It takes too much time and I'm really not moving fast enough. And it's just pretty scary. Wherever your eye touches ground, you are alone. I'm just so afraid that there will be no water, and if I take too much time, I'm afraid that I won't have much water either. I'm here on my own. It really starts to be not to look good. I might not be able to reach the lake at all. I might fail. Well, that's why I came, I guess. That up there is one of these many places where I could have found water, but as you can see, everything is absolutely dried out. Yes, it is hard. Yes, it's lonely at times. Yes, it's boring at times. And it's hard, it's brutal. Like, everything you do, you can always give up. There is no proof whatsoever that there has been water recently. No water. Nothing. Not even a little pit or something. That these small ponds wouldn't have some, I thought that could be a possibility. But if the bigger ones fail on me, I'm in a real deep trouble. Pretty much every time when I get to give up, I give up. But here, out here in the desert, I just can't give up. I would literally die. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh shit. Let's say my dream is to do this desert. It's tempting to just go half the way and just be like, well, I tried. I had not the best circumstances, you know. Oh shit. No good, no good. Nothing. No water. It's dead. But it was how it was, so I just gave up. It's dead. There is nothing. There is no water. Fuck. Another dried out location, but I don't know if you can see it. There might be my promised land. I'm not sure yet, but I think I see a green line going all around it, which would be good news for water. Man, it's very scary. I'm like in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by nothing all around. For the past 2 days, I haven't found anything, and just hoping to find water yet. I just hope that will change now. Who wouldn't understand? Who would judge not wanting to go through the difficulty of a desert? Most enterprises give you the opportunity to do so. If you want a business, well, you can give up before it works. If you want that girl, well, you can give up before you had your first kiss. Every time when I'm in the safety of a city, I get to choose if I really want to get back out there. Do I really want to go into the desert again? Leave Nukus, leave Buston, or leave Totkol? It's tough every single time you don't want to do it, because you get the opportunity to choose. But right now, man, I don't have a choice. Oh, it looks promising. It looks good, it looks promising. The greens of the plants are very much darker. If I give up, I just die. There's a small hole just here. There would be a cobra coming out of it and bite me. Well, I would die. I can't even call anyone. Could just record my last thoughts. That could be my last thought. The desert gave me the opportunity not to have the choice to give up. But it's just tough to see the reality, the truth in the eyes, to realize. Oh man, this is crushing. You're not as tough as you thought you would be. The desert showed me who I am not. Oh, fuck! What am I talking about?
Is this water? It looks like it. Oh, I think I see it a reflection. No way. No? Yes?
Oh no.
It's salt water.
As sudden as the ending seems, so was it in real life. I knew it was possible that this could happen, but if I would have been sure about it, what would have been the point of trying anyways? What would have been the point of leaving? I kept on checking all the sources, but I quickly gave up. Why would one source have no salt, while every other one is dried out or full of salt? This was it. I had no other choice. I faced discomfort and anxiety. I overcame fear. But out here I can't wrestle with death. Not having water out here means death. From this point on, I had three possibilities. The first would have been a gamble to keep going to the next lake, 50 kilometers further into the desert, and expect to find it filled with clean, pure, fresh water. Comparing to the actual circumstances, this was most unlikely. The second possibility would have been to just walk back to Tordkol the way I came. And the third would have been to go south, to reach the highway and find someone kind enough to pick me up and drive me to the closest village, Libab. Since the highway was the closest to my position, I went for option 3, the highway and the small village of Libab. So I headed south. 60 kilometers, 2 days of straight walking until my next water certainty. 2 days of reminiscing what I could have done differently. What did I do wrong? Why did I fail? But did I? You see, the project goal was to reach the Aida Lake on the east side of the desert. I did not reach that lake. I failed. In fact,
I did not even reach halfway.
But the purpose of this project has never been to merely reach a lake no one has ever heard of. It has been a journey for me to prove a point. I want to be an adventurer, and I realized there is no threshold. There is no minimal level to reach to become an adventurer. It's like to be a writer, you just need to write. A businessman basically just needs to set a business. An athlete just needs to do sports. And everyone wants to be successful. If you are a writer, you want to publish that book you wrote. The businessman wants to solve a problem and make money. The athlete might want to become professional. But to aim for that, you need to start somewhere. You just need to do it. And just by doing whatever you want to do, you are getting closer to what you want to be. I want to be an adventurer, therefore do adventurous things. And sitting somewhere in Central Asia in a desert without water, well, that's adventurous, man. That's adventurous. To accept it was still difficult though. No one liked failing. But no one will ever be able to take these stories from me. I'm glad I went. I'm glad these stories are mine, and you too. You might want to dare to stand on that edge of your desert, and whatever your desert might be, I can tell. it is worth trying. Wherever you drop by, thank you, and see you in the next one.
Alright, this is it.